Our first guest today entered the Guinness Book of Records as the youngest Brit ever to climb Mount Everest. He was just 23 years old, and he was awarded the title of the youngest ever Chief Scout at the age of 35. Yes, parachuting from helicopters, crossing fast-flowing rapids, eating snakes, running through raging forest fires and wrestling alligators. It's just a walk in the park for him, and sometimes he has to do the unthinkable to survive. Let's hope he hasn't brought his little friend with him. It's Bear Grylls. Did you eat him? Did you eat him?
I did, yeah. And it was breakfast, and we were in the jungle and hungry. But it's true. You've got to watch out for those urticating hairs that hurt.
Oh, there's got to be an easier way to make a living.
Did you?
Why do you do it?
I don't know. I love it. You know, ever since I was a young kid and started to climb with my dad, I've always just loved this sort of thing. And I think if somebody said to me, age 7, that I could have a job that involved getting muddy and climbing trees and falling out of them, I would have thought heaven.
Did you have like a pocket full of worms and pull the wings off flies?
And listen, I still do. You know, I mean, I've got 3 young boys now, and I get back from filming, and actually all I want to do is get back and sort of have a cup of tea and sit down, and they're going, "Papa, come and check these worms out of these ants that are behind this tree."
And eat
thinking,
something from
no.
the fridge rather than from a tree. What's the worst thing you've eaten? Because you've eaten some really, really revolting things. I can't. Do you remember that egg that you opened? I don't think you ate the egg, did you?
They all blur into a bad memory.
Oh, you said it stunk, but I think you still ate it. And
the worst is I mean, elephant dung. The fluid from elephant dung is bad.
Oh, yeah.
Why would you eat elephant dung, though? Tell me why would you
jack eyeballs.
Why would you eat elephant dung, though? Has it got some...
Well, they have very fast digestion. If you've got no other place to get fluids from, the fluid is almost sterile, so you can squeeze and get the juice out of it. It's going to taste horrible. Actually, I remember a big lump of it fell off and then went...
Better than dying, though. Have you ever been badly bitten by these creatures that you pick up like that?
Sometimes. I was bitten by a nasty snake last year in the Borneo jungle. I was up this tree and making the camp for the night, and I saw this viper shoot along this branch, grabbed it by the back end, I was pulling it and wrapped his head around a branch, and eventually it pinged back and bit me, and I pulled it off, and it was so mad it was biting itself, and anyway, I had it for dinner, so it was fine. But actually, the lesson of that one is never grab a snake by its anus, because that's what I was really mad. That's what really upset.
How would you know I should take that with me?
I wouldn't know how to
anyway,
find
ladies,
it.
I'm giving you some great advice that can save your life.
Well, you've got your Mud, Sweat and Tears tour, so if you want to know more things like this, people can come along and you share all of these experiences. Is the idea that we do come away with something that if we were kind of stuck somewhere...
On the M25.
On the M25.
Listen, you never know. And all the great survival stories I've heard, everyone said, I never thought it would happen to me. And, you know, one of the fun things we do in the show, and we're doing the last 3 shows this week of the live shows, and is actually kind of do a lot of these survival, you know, kind of techniques live on stage. I get people up, show them how to light fire and eat maggots and handle the snakes and all of this. So,
it's
always fun. But actually, yeah, we light fires, but it's about empowering people.
With the little bits and bobs that you've brought along. Are these things that you use to show people?
Well, the thing is, survival is all about ingenuity and resourcefulness.
I thought that was Lisa's breakfast, then.
So did I.
The lipstick and...
The thing is, it's easy to survive if you've got all the gear. What's fun for me is when all you've got is a shoelace and you've got to kind of think left field about how to do stuff. So this is things that ladies might have on them if they ever get caught in a difficult situation. So we have...
What you've got there.
We have a makeup mirror. Oh, gosh, can you help? I don't know how to open these.
You don't carry one of those.
Well, I don't either. I'm rubbish with these things.
So that's
it.
OK, here we go.
go.
So you could use this...
To start a fire?
You start a fire. You could actually use it to signal.
Yes.
So, I don't know, where are we looking at? Here we go, there we go. It's kind of difficult to kind of... But if you've got the sunlight, you can signal to an aeroplane and people have been rescued up to 50 miles away.
Taxi.
Yeah, there you go. Credit card, that's even got a little hologram on it. You can signal with that. You can also use that as an improvised knife to cut things like, you know, your banana.
Oh, yeah.
Tampon.
Oh!
Yes, we know what to do with one of those.
The thing is...
It's a new one, Sherry.
This can totally save your life.
Totally save your life?
And pull all the fluff apart.
Oh, can I see if I can guess?
Yeah, go on.
If you fill it full of water and drink from it.
Well, you could do that. Yeah, there you go. So you'd be a great survivor. You're thinking left field. But you see, that will take a spark really easily. Get a bit of flint, bit of a spark into that.
How do you like the fire? What do you like the fire with? Sticks?
Yeah, but...
Yeah, with a couple of bits of rock, bit of flint.
Yeah, but you're a chief Boy Scout. You can do something.
Do you know what?
Yeah, but you can do it.
I spent this weekend with all the scouts all around the UK, whizzing around these camps and seeing young kids as young as 7 or 8 learning how to do this with little bits of cotton wool. So
do you think we've all got a survival instinct in us that we just don't know is there? Have people often surprised you? Take people
Definitely. I've seen incredible heroics up mountains for the most unlikely of people, and I think what I love about survival is actually the real heart of it is about spirit, you know, and you can always teach skills and you can learn stuff from a book, but the thing that matters beyond that is actually that will to keep going. And you look at, you know, often, you know, these planes have crashed and, you know, it's been one lady in high heels and, you know, a couple of butch guys and they're all gung-ho, but actually the person who has endured has been the woman, you know, she said, I've got to get back, got to see my kids, and drives her on and you plumb the depths of what you think humans are capable of doing. And there's a magic to that because it's like the fire inside. And it's what I've always loved about mountains and the wild is that you have real relationships. It's raw, it's not fluffy and all kind of, you know, it's real.
Well, we're very glad that you've survived all your exploits, and to top that, you've survived the panel of loose women, so that deserves a round of applause.
Here you go, lipstick, I'm not sure what you do with that. Maybe you can make yourself look nice for when you are rescued.
When you're rescued,
yes. Well, thank you very much, and remember, ladies, always have a tampon to start a fire. That's the thing. Thank you very much, Bear Grylls.